So, you want a leather case for your iPhone 16 Pro. Well, I've got my favorite leather case to show you here today for the iPhone 16 Pro. Before I start, I have a couple of prerequisites for me to even consider the case as a contender for the best leather case. Number one, it needs to be a waxed or a dyed leather. I'm not interested in colourful finishes like reds and blues. I find that these painted finishes, they don't age very well. Instead of patinaing gracefully, they tend to get chipped and just end up looking dirty and flaky over time. It's kind of like what the Apple leather cases started to look like since the iPhone 12 series. Prior to the iPhone 12 series, you got some really nice leather cases from Apple, but from the iPhone 12 onwards, they started to paint them and they just did not age very well at all. You can see all over the internet people complaining about them who had previously had, iPhone 11 and earlier leather cases. So the leather case must patina gracefully, darken and age nicely rather than look flaky and dirty, basically. Number two, it must have a camera control button that's either covered or with a sort of pill-shaped cutout, rather than like a big chunk taken out of the side of the case like we've seen on some of the earlier cases that came out for the iPhone 16 series overall. So I've got my favorite leather case, and I've also got a vegan option for for those of you out there that don't like carrying dead cow skin around. And just a quick note before we start, if you do like the video, please don't forget to subscribe. It massively helps the channel. I've just passed 500 subscribers and I'm really working hard towards getting up to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you do like the video, please do consider subscribing because it will really help the channel out massively. And if you do find that this video helps you decide on purchasing something, please consider using the links in the description, as some of them may be affiliate links. I may get a small commission on those links at no extra cost to yourselves. So, which is my favorite? So my favorite case is the Ryan London, what's it called? Leather shell case metal with camera control. That's a bit of a mouthful. So this case ships from Greenwich, which is in London, which is nice for me because I live in the UK and it's nice to be able to support a small business that's local. I have no affiliation with Ryan London. I bought this case myself because I really like it. I've had several of these over the years with different iPhones, and they've always been really good and never been disappointed with them. This case is around £59 plus shipping, depending on where you are in the country. Shipping costs will vary, obviously, where you are in the country, where you are in the world. So let's take a look around this case and see why I like it so much. Firstly, it's made of a vegetable tan leather. It's a full grain leather as well, so you're getting the best quality leather out there. This version is saddle brown, but they have a darker brown, and they also have a black color available. It's a very slim case with minimal bulk, but the leather and the internal frame do provide some decent shock absorption. I've dropped the case from waist height, and I've dropped my phone from waist height, and neither the case nor the phone have had any issue. There is a raised lip, so putting the phone into the case. There is a raised lip. It's not a huge lip, but it is there. The raised lip there. You can probably just make it out on the camera. I do have a tempered glass screen protector, so the lip is a bit smaller than without the screen protector. Without the screen protector, it is a nice high lip to protect your phone if you do put it face down. On the bottom, you've got cutouts for USB-C and the speaker holes, and they're symmetrical if you do care about that kind of thing. Around the edges, there are nice metal buttons for the volume buttons, the action button, and the power button. And the nice thing about this case, you've got, and I think it's the first leather case in the world that had this, you've got a nice sapphire camera control button on this case. Meaning your case and the camera control are protected, because if you break the camera control button, I think you have to replace your phone, or you have to send it to Apple with Apple Care for them to replace it. The button itself works very nicely. It's nice and sensitive, very easy to use. For me, mostly, I just use the button to launch the camera and sometimes to take pictures. I don't really use it to change settings because I actually find that more fiddly than using the screen itself, but it works very well. It's nice and sensitive enough, and you don't register accidental presses. Around the back, you've got a nice metal ring around the camera, which again, is nicely raised there, so the camera is nicely recessed and protected down there. It's a very nice quality leather. It's already aged a bit. It's taken a few little scuffs and bits and pieces which just give it a bit more character, and I'm expecting it to age even more nicely. You can see around the edges there's a bit of different color to the back. It looks very, very nice, and it's aging very nicely, and I expect it to continue to do so as well. It's probably not patinaed as much as it might have done because I do rotate my cases. I don't just use this case all the time. So, but if you were to use this case as like your only case, expect it to probably be a bit darker than it is after, think about the 4 months that I've had it. The vegan option that I have, oh, this is hard to get off. It's nice and tight fit as well. The vegan option that I have is the Peak Design Everyday Case in Clarino leather. I've got two because I liked it so much. That's a black version and that's a tan version there. Again, very nice case. This one is a bit more protective than the Ryan London case. You've got quite sort of chunky, much chunkier TPU sides, so you've got better drop protection. The Clarino vegan leather is on the back. You've got, again, nice metal buttons for the volume, the action button and the power button with a bit of styling on them as well, makes them easier to find. The camera control isn't a sapphire button this time, it's just a pill-shaped cutout. It does make it a little bit more difficult to access than the Ryan London leather case, but it does still work very well, and it's not one of those big chunky cutouts which is missing this portion of the case, which I dislike very, very much. Cool thing about this case, again, you've got the mounting system on the back from Peak Design. If you've seen my previous video about this, you can check it out in the link in the corner. This has a mounting system, so you can stick it onto bike mounts, motorcycle mounts, and anything else that you can strap a mount to, basically. And this also has some of the strongest magnets that you'll find on any case, basically. So if you are attaching this to a MagSafe charger in the car, it's not likely to fall off. Mine never has. The magnets on the Ryan London are not as strong as the Peak Design. They're not weak, for sure, but they're just not as strong as the Peak Design. So there you have it. Links will be in the description if you want to buy any of these. If you find this video useful, then please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and I will see you in the next one.